Hey guys, today's Friday, May 7th. It's about 5 days after we were planting that corn and had that breakdown. This week we've had, we had like 2 or 3 rainier days. Couldn't get enough where we couldn't plant this week. And tomorrow, well, the next 4 days, they're calling pile of rain, about probably at least an inch of rain, I think they're calling, over the next 4 days, which is disappointing because we're like right at the time where we need to be going, getting things planted. But it's pretty cold, or not pretty cold, it's kind of cold right now. It's about 50 degrees. We've had that for the last 2 or 3 days. Well, 50 to 60. We've got that for the next probably 5 days to a week. So a little bit chillier, but not too bad. I'm getting manger swept so we can get new feed down. Once I get this done, I'm gonna go spread manure. Well, this is the same field we've been spreading in for a while. I'm gonna put it on a little lighter because we've got most of it, or we got all of it pretty much covered already. So I'm just driving just a little bit faster. So when I came back from spread manure, the milkman was here. He's gone now, but I'm gonna loop that tractor around to the fuel tank, put fuel on it. That's getting pretty empty, so, and the tractors too, so I'm gonna fill that up, and we need to get some more soon. But I got some treatment here we're gonna dump in it. Now I'm gonna hop in this tractor and go put fuel in it. Washed this about a week or two ago, and it's already fairly dirty again because everything's mud right now. So when we take this off the spreader, I'll probably wash this, probably the spreader too, and then that'll be when we put the Ford on the spreader for the summer. And then towards the end of planting, we might put this tractor on the planter, because that other tractor, we have the wheels narrowed up. So, and around then we may need to be spreading some urea onto the corn, so we'll probably put this tractor on the planter then. So that one tractor we got all the filters for it, but I noticed we got the wrong air filter. So I'm checking this tractor to see if it'll fit this one. Oh, geez, that's a pain to get to. Because we weren't sure. We feel like we've seen it before. Like it goes on one of the tractors, but this looks confusing. Okay, now what do I do? Aha, okay. So it goes on this tractor. This is the one, this is the filter we got. So we'll just keep it, put it in this one. And I see there's no birds in this tractor too, which is a good thing. Which makes sense too, because it runs every day, spread manure. It'll fit that one. Yeah. We'll keep it and put it out, because that one's pretty nasty too. This tractor, this is the one that's up to our heifer barn all winter. We can get through If we fill it up before we bring it up, it'll make it through the winter. But you can see there, it's getting a little close. But we've run it here some too, so it was about at a quarter tank when it came back. We've been using this to put bales out since we got the other loader tractor hooked up to the planter. I mentioned the other day we changed the oil on this tractor too, so it's ready to go. Is that leaking a little bit? Oops. Looks like it could be leaking a little bit. Better check that. Okay, I got this full now, which is good. And it means we have more fuel in the tank left than we thought we did. So, I'm gonna pull this over to the shed. See if I can tell if something's leaking or not. This tractor's a little jumpy. When you let off the clutch or if you switch it from forward to reverse, this thing right here makes it so it's not so jumpy, but we're thinking probably some water got into the electrical things because this sits out in the rain sometimes. Last year we had some troubles with it shifting. It wouldn't shift from like 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. That's what's right here. But I don't know, it's working now. Not sure if I mentioned or not, but we got the case in here. We need to work on the PTO because that spins constantly. And we're gonna service it too, so I'm gonna get the numbers off the filters. And we're probably gonna get an air filter for that too. But I'm gonna check the oil level on this tractor. See if it needs more, because it was possibly leaking. I also noticed when I was writing down how many hours this had, or I wrote down how many hours it had last fall when I put change fuel filters. I went to write down when we changed the oil filter, and still the same number of hours, so I was like, huh, there's no way we put 0 hours on it since we brought it up to put bales out to have a barn, so I don't know, that's not working, so it'll be fine. We'll just still change them every oil filter in the spring, fuel filters in the fall. We'll keep on that schedule, but I'm gonna write down the numbers for those 2 fuel filters and this oil filter right here. So if you watched my videos from last spring, you may remember we had issues with the def on the planter tractor, the loader tractor, whatever you want to call it, the loader tractor, the cab. But the only tractor that takes def, I guess, too. But we had an error code this one day. It was on pretty much all day, but it was still running like it should. And the error code was just like something to do with the def. And then I finished my last pass planting in one field. It was probably 8:30 at night. And then the tractor just like all of a sudden like lost power. So I knew something was up, and we took it to the shop the next day and we put a different tractor in the planter. But it said the def was like low quality or something, I guess. I guess the sensor went bad. I guess it wasn't just this tractor, like all these 4700s have it happen, but and then after we got it fixed, it said we got a similar error code again, said def was low quality. So we talked to the guy, about it. He said, well, the def we had like 2 falls ago, we bought like a bunch of def and then kept it, but over the winter we don't use much, so then we used it, so I guess it was lower quality because it sat all over the winter outside. So but the other day we got another code again that said def was low quality. This def we got it last fall again, but it was right after I filled it. It's getting empty again, and I'm filling it right now with the same def from last fall. But we'll probably get this code again, but after that we should be good. Shouldn't get the code again. You also may remember from last summer, we bought this rake. We used to have just one rake, then that one broke down, and it was going to be a little while before we could get parts. And the place had this one sitting on the lot, and we bought it because we needed it, because we can't go without a rake. So we were thinking about selling it at the end of last year again, but then we decided why not keep it, because it'll come in handy if we ever have one break down again. And it's just handy to have two. You can run two at the same time then if you got enough help. And especially now we're glad that we bought it too, because our equipment place that we get our stuff from, they're having troubles getting stuff in. Not just them, pretty much lots of places around here are. So if we have one breakdown, then we still have another one, which is good. Normally we need a couple rake arms every year. That one's supposed to happen. So now I'm gonna move this tractor again. Pull that tractor out, put fuel on that tractor. Probably in the next few days we're gonna pull out the baler, put the pickup teeth on that, and then we're gonna pull the mower out too at some point. Cause up to the heifer barn where we got that wheat, it's gonna need mowed in the next couple of weeks. So we're gonna mow that, bale it up, and wrap it. And we'll use it as feed either for the dry cows and heifers in the winter, or if the pastures dry up a little bit, then we'll stick them outside. So we just ran in and got filters for that tractor, and we got the right air filter for this tractor. I checked this before I put fuel on it to see if there was birds in here, but there wasn't birds on the motor or anything, but there was hay in the air filter. So they were getting in a hole in there, putting a bunch of hay in there. Oh, come on. There, I'll grab it. What? Check the numbers. $83.66, 79.
50 hours on the fuel filter.
Yeah, that's, I got.
Or, I mean, on the oil filter.
I'm gonna rate it on both. So we got that one Massey serviced, oil change, fuel filters on that. All the air filters too. And then we service the case too, change the oil, change fuel filters. So, that's good. We got a lot done today. I'm gonna go into the house right now, edit this video. So thank you guys for watching. For anybody curious, my sister's gonna be home from college tomorrow for summer break. So that's good. We'll have some more help at home and stuff. So I'm gonna go and edit this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.